Hey guys, I'm Spice and you guys are watching The Delicious Review. Now today we are going to be making a musubi. Musubi is basically like sushi except without the fish. Instead of fish, the meat we're going to be using is Spam. I know what you guys are thinking, Spam, the mystery meat from the 80s? Well, this mystery meat tastes delicious when you cook it the way I do. Now, first, I'm going to show you what I've done so far. First off, wash your hands. If you don't wash your hands, your food's going to taste horrible. It's going to taste like sweaty, and it's not going to taste good. Okay, now, first what I did was, you guys all know how to make rice, right? Put it in the rice cooker, add some water, turn it on. So I got some rice right here, and it's all cooking. Okay, now, one of the first things you're going to need to do is get your Spam right out of the can. You guys are going to get your Spam right out of the can. And when you buy Spam, these are the cans they come in. You can get Spam Light or regular Spam. I'm using both today. Now, when you make Spam, when it comes out, it's a big chunk and it's going to look disgusting. Now, you're going to cut that up into little thin slices, as thin as you want it. I usually have it about that thin. Okay, now I have my sushi nori here, and my sushi nori is basically seaweed, dried seaweed, and I have it has like little dots on it so you know where to cut, and I went ahead and already cut that all up for you guys, see, and then I have my soy sauce. I'm going to show you guys what you guys are going to need this for later. And then after you cut up all that Spam, and you cut it all up into how thick you want it, you're going to get your special teriyaki sauce. What you guys are going to do, you guys are going to get it and smother it in with the Spam. See how it's sizzling? It smells so good. Okay. So you guys are going to put that on there on medium, and you guys are just going to let it cook. Now, I'm going to let that cook for a little longer. Okay, our Spam on the stove is all done, as you can see. It's soaked in there pretty nicely. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to turn on the stove right here. Okay, now it's on. We're going to put it about medium again. And while it's on medium, I'm just going to put it the way I like it. Now I'm going to get a fork. The fork's the easiest thing for me. I'm going to get a fork. I'm going to get a piece of the Spam, put it right on the pan. Just let it sit there. I usually do about 3 pieces at a time. And then you flip them when they stop sizzling. You're going to hear them sizzle soon. Just need the pan needs to heat up a little more. And when the sizzling slows down, you're going to see, let me show you an example. See, it's about done right there. Okay. See how the sizzling's stopping? Here how the sizzling's starting to stop. Okay, we're going to look at that. Looks pretty good. Now, see, that's what it looks like when it's done on both sides. And we're just going to put this on the pan, and I'll get back to you when I'm done frying all these pieces of Spam. Okay, so now we're back with our cooked Spam, and I'm going to show you guys how to start putting together the musubi. And first what you do is you get one of the seaweed, one of the slices of seaweed, put it down right in the middle there, And you can make the seaweed as thick as you want when you cut it. I don't like seaweed that much, so I always make a little strip. Some people believe that it holds it together better, but I don't think it does that much. Now, first I'm going to fill this up with some teriyaki sauce. I have, there we go. See how it's filled up with teriyaki sauce or soy sauce or water? You can really use anything to put it together. I like using the teriyaki. Okay, now first what you do is you get the brush, dip it in the teriyaki, you wipe it all over this. Make sure it's pretty wet there so it sticks onto the musubi. Now we're going to put that right in the middle there. This is the musubi maker right here. You have to have this. It's the key to making musubis. Now first you're going to get a little scoop of rice. About, not much is good. Nah, a little more. About that much. Put that in there. And we're going to press it down as much as we can. And sometimes when you do this, you might have holes, so you're going to get more rice. You're going to put that in there, and it'll even out. You're going to push that down as hard as you can. Okay, next, you get a good piece of Spam. You put it right there. Now, when you get really good at making this, you can put lots of stuff in the middle, like avocado and furikake, and really anything that you think will taste good. But this is how I make my musubis. Lots of people like it with furikake, but eh. Okay, now I'm going to get another scoop of rice right on top of that. Put that right in there. Get a little more. Now, as before, we're going to squeeze it down. Squeeze it down as much as you can. Then we're going to lift the mold out like this, like that. And then I'm going to carefully take off the top so we don't rip the rice out from there. Now I'm going to get this teriyaki and I'm going to paint it on carefully. Same with the other side. Paint it on carefully. And then we're going to let that sit there for a while. And then the seaweed will be dried together a little better so it sticks. Okay, now that it's all dried and all together, I usually get this to scoop it up so it's easier. And now you guys have a musubi. I hope you guys had fun learning to make a musubi. Yeah. I hope you guys learned a lot. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Hope you guys had a good day. Spice out.